2019 was a year full of ups and downs. It was a year where we were hopeful for change, which we didn't get. And it was a year that had us saying, what the duck, more times than we could count. But no one had us saying, you've got to be ducking kidding me, more times than my Ducker of the Year. This person has been nominated for the Ducker of the Week more times than anyone else. And he took the title last year. Yes, you guessed it. Congratulations, Justin Trudeau. Now, to say that Justin Trudeau had a bad year would be a serious understatement, and no, I'm not talking about his multiple blackface scandals. It was a year full of scary controversies that had us Canadians sitting back cringing. For us here in Alberta, it's been rough to say the least. We've been forgotten, we've been ridiculed, and we've been kicked while we've been down, as well as being milked dry by the fat cats in Ottawa. Seen over $100 billion of oil and gas investment flee Canada in a mass exodus, and our province is losing $50 billion a year thanks to Trudeau's hostile anti-energy policies. Policies like Bill C-48, which bans Canadian oil tankers and not American ones off the coast of BC, and Bill C-69, which ensures that Canada will never see a new pipeline built ever again. Policies like those are cutting our economy off at the knees, and it's no wonder investors look at Canada as an unsavory place to invest. Trudeau's actions do have some people smiling. Now remember, all those foreign-funded environmental activists who want to landlock Alberta energy, they probably can't believe their luck that our own Prime Minister is playing into their hands and doing everything they demand. Unfortunately for us Albertans, we now feel worse off financially than we ever have, and it's taking its toll. We're spending less into our local economies, growth is down, debt is up, jobs are down, and bankruptcies are at an all-time high. Does Trudeau care? Well, he pretends he does, but he's taken on his father's mantra of screw the West, we'll take the rest by flipping Alberta the bird. It's no wonder the separatist movement has taken roots so deep in the prairie provinces. All of that wasn't bad enough. Trudeau had every single Canadian cringing every time he represented us on the world stage. His multitude of cringeworthy moments had us begging our illustrious leader to just ducking stop. Stop talking, stop crying, stop with the teeny bopper fancy socks, for the love of God, please stop. Did he stop? No. He just kept ducking along, giving comedians and world leaders so much comedic ammunition against him that we were begging for a cardboard cutout to be sent in Trudeau's place. I mean, that's more effective than he is in Parliament and less embarrassing, right? What was truly shocking was to see just how low Trudeau was willing to go to protect his rich friends. Yes, I'm talking about the SNC-Lavalin scandal. First off, when the story broke, he played the deny, deny, deny card. Then as the story came to light and his pressuring of his former Attorney General Jody Wilson-Raybould into giving SNC a deferred prosecution agreement didn't work, he fired her. And then when Jane Philpott stood up against Trudeau, he fired her too. So much for being a feminist. Pertinent information from the Ethics Commissioner who was investigating Trudeau's wrongdoings with the excuse of cabinet confidentiality, and then sealed up any further investigations from the RCMP so tightly that we will never truly know just how deeply involved he was. Since he's bought the media with taxpayer-funded hush money, even if the investigations continue to dig deeper, it wouldn't factually be reported on. Our media has become so biased, Russian news stations could take note. Trudeau sat down for his year-end interview. I was curious to see just how delusional this Prime Minister has become. Well, hang on to your seats, folks, because denial isn't just a river in Egypt, it's what Trudeau canoes on. He takes zero responsibility for his flubs on foreign trade and goes so far as to say that that's what keeps him up at night. And here I thought it was figuring out what socks to wear was his reason for insomnia. Rather than owning up to a national unity crisis that he has created, he goes into his Trudeau default robot mode, and it was, I understand Alberta and Saskatchewan's anxieties. I feel their pain. National unity crisis? What national unity crisis? And it only alienates us further. Trudeau has spent his entire mandate pitting provinces against each other, giving preferential treatment to others and giving us the shaft. Take some responsibility for the mess you created. There is no denying that Trudeau is the most arrogant, narcissistic, and divisive Prime Minister in Canadian history. And if he continues driving this country the way he has been, you can guarantee they'll be parking that van down by the river. For those of us who speak out against him on social media, we had better get our 2 bits in fast because a task force is watching us, and they're coming for us soon. Since the federal carbon tax will be hitting us tomorrow, with no rebates for us provinces fighting a tax that makes our lives even less affordable, internet may be the next expense we're going to have to cut from our household budgets. I could go on and on and on about all the reasons why Trudeau is my Ducker of the Year for the 2nd year in a row, but then we'd be here all day. And so for my 2nd year in a row, I present Justin Trudeau with the Golden Ducky Award. Cheers and Happy New Year!